Got one out.
One
Yes,
out, one down. God knows how many more to go.
there's got to
There's
be at
9
least
of us left.
one
There's got to
good.
be at least one or maybe two more.
My
Mhm.
God. But we needed this. We needed this. I could not
This
go.
is a start.
Yes. Man,
Hallelujah.
that was like, I swear, if she was faithful, I would have been so upset. I would have been
I would
so
have been
upset.
pissed because then my gut instincts were wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely.
Well, no, they'd be narrowed down to Victoria then.
Yeah. Like it was just for me, it was impossible. It was impossible that one of the females were not a traitor. Like they had to be. Like it just makes,
Exactly.
you know.
Mhm.
So I don't know if like this kind of, locks it in that Victoria's a faithful now, maybe.
I'm not sure, but
Yeah. Definitely still something to think about.
yes, most definitely.
I'm gonna hop in another breakout room really quick, y'all.
Okay.
Haha, we got a
We
traitor
got
out.
them. We shrunk their numbers.
About time we got one out. So now Adam can stop being being mad if he ever watches this.
Yes, when he watches this, he can stop being mad.
I'm just kidding. I love Adam though. I
Oh,
don't have
yeah.
friends with him. Like I love Adam.
I
I
was
was
in a
just
group,
kidding.
like, I was in an alliance with him and also with Melissa, too. So,
Adam, if you're watching this, I was just kidding.
but as if.
Oh, now I'm a lone wolf.
Hey, Caleb.
Hi, Victoria.
I was wrong, but I'm glad y'all were right.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, it had to have been one of the people's names that hadn't been mentioned yet.
hmm
And after Melissa's name was getting mentioned, I was like, all right, I'll just write Melissa's name down and just see what happens. And she
Yeah.
was one of them.
Yeah. But yeah, I kind of see what I saw because you mentioned you were suspicious of Daniel. Like, do you still feel that way?
I mean, I'm not really sure. Like, I know his name wasn't mentioned that much.
hmm
So I thought, all right, well, I don't think I'll vote Daniel because I don't think Daniel's going to go home. So, so I
Yeah,
thought
I,
maybe
I
if I
don't
put
I
my
don't
vote for
think he was
Melissa.
gonna go home either. But yeah, now that I've been wrong about stuff, like I don't really know. Um, Now that I've been wrong about stuff, I need to rethink things.
I mean, I will admit, sometimes I'm wrong too. I'm not gonna lie. I will say this: sometimes my mom tells me I'm wrong a lot, and moms are always right. She tells me that all the time.
hmm Yeah. Um, yeah, so were you suspicious of Melissa for a while, or did you kind of hear that?
I think ever since the last round, and the
Mm,
fact that she mentioned the Adam thing, like, well, Melissa, I understand how Adam was upset, and I understand how you feel, but we didn't. But we thought Adam could be one of them, and obviously we were wrong.
mhm,
I mean, I was wrong about Adam as well.
mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm wrong about Brad now. But at least y'all were y'all got the person right, so that's good.
So at least we got a traitor out of here.
hmm Do you know like Yeah, so do you think like because it was almost unanimously for her, do you think like the traitors decided they'd turn on her?
Not really sure.
Yeah. Because I guess like usually when the vote seems too easy, um like when the vote seems too easy, I feel like usually it's the wrong person. So I kind of felt like it could be that way this time, but then it was right. So I'm wondering if people decided to turn on her.
Yeah. I don't think any well, first of all, I don't think anyone would know who each other's traitors are and stuff or faithfuls. Like everyone keeps that to themselves. So no one would ever like know who each other are. The only thing we know is who we are for ourselves.
Oh, so the traitors would know who each other are.
They would not know.
Oh, no, because they have a separate chat where they can talk. Like the traitors all know who each other are. The faithfuls don't know anything.
If traders did know, well, then they wouldn't take each other out
Well, they could if like that positions themselves in a better spot.
unless, well, I know Phil said the traders did like a challenge last Thursday and stuff at like whatever time. And like they, and like, I don't know if they did it separately or
Mm-hmm.
so that way no one would know who each other are and stuff.
I know if this is following the normal trader format that like the traders know who each other are and then they can decide to either like cooperate the whole time or turn on each other.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, Brandon.
Brandon.
Again, I am so sorry, Victoria. Just, I had my gut instinct was telling me it was either you or Melissa.
Okay.
That's all. Like, my, because my gut was telling me it's like it had has to be one of the women.
Oh, yeah, I guess as a woman, I didn't really think of that argument.
Exactly. That's
But
the only
I kind of understand that argument because like um it would be bad to have like a all traders are male.
all guy, like all male trader cast. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I guess I wasn't even thinking about that. And then with Stick leaving, it probably didn't help.
it narrowed it down even
Yeah.
more. So,
Yeah.
but last week I was
Hmm.
narrowed down right after the vote. I narrowed it down to you and Melissa.
Hmm. So I know you mentioned that I'm quieter, but is there anything else
It
you
was just mainly the fact you were quiet and um you and Melissa both weren't really contributing names on
hmm
who you thought it was. So
hmm Yeah, I guess I did think it was Brad today, which was obviously probably wrong.
yeah,
Yeah. Um, but like
I
I
was
I
literally about to vote Melissa, but then I'm like, I'll switch to my other,
mhm.
and I immediately regretted it when we found out.
I mean I regretted it because I felt like Brad and Melissa had been kind of going back and forth. So I thought like it's probably one of them.
Hmm.
Hey Anthony.
Hello, I'm feeling good.
Yes, we finally got
That
one.
felt so good. Felt so good.
Sad to see her go, but also
Hmm.
happy we got one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm actually sad too that I've been wanting to vote for her for a few nights now, but I wasn't trusting my instinct enough.
Hmm.
Actually, I wanted to Victoria last night. I was like Melissa, Victoria, Melissa, and I think I listened to too many others when I picked her name. But
Hmm.
something about her to me always read Traitor pretending to be super sweet and gentle, and I thought that's a good tactic.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Do y'all
So
think like because I guess like it kind of felt like almost everyone voted for her. So do y'all think like the traitors turned on her, or
Thought
like
about that.
yeah,
I thought about that because tonight so many people were saying Brad and so many people were saying Melissa. Did they have a pact? Said, I'll never turn on you. And she honored it, but he didn't. That shit happens, right? Like we don't know.
I guess the way the vote came out makes me think it's less likely to be Brad now, but like I don't know. But I wonder if the traders decided that they needed to push a name that was a traitor so that they're less suspicious.
Yes, if they thought she was a weak trader, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
Hmm.
So there could be one or two more out there.
Yeah. And I wasn't even thinking about the female argument
Neither
either.
was I. Neither was I. You can't say that. Like I don't believe in any of that. Like how can you say that?
Yeah.
I honestly think if no female put that they wanted to be a traitor, would Phil force it upon them just to have two females? Like I don't think so. That's not fair.
Yeah. I guess there were 5 females originally. Wait,
You stick, Melissa,
Tina,
Tina.
4?
Are you the last one?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, I guess I believe that there probably is one female traitor, but I wasn't even thinking of that story.
Yeah. Yeah, neither was I.
Yeah. Did you buy the arguments for Brandon?
Not really. I didn't think they were strong enough.
Me neither.
No.
Yeah.
I'm still I don't see it with Brendan. I really don't.
Hmm.
I'm just now I'm like, who then? There's got to be at least one more.
Yeah, I'm wondering if like I guess like when I talked to Melissa, um she seemed to think that Brad was suspicious. So then I was a little bit surprised that like when her name is coming up that she didn't jump on the Brad vote since
Right.
like there were people, at least I was saying.
Yeah. Yep. Surprised he's not adding more people to this room. Where is everybody? Brendan and Caleb are in the Hall of Birch. Everybody else seems to be in the treehouse. Now we can wait and see if he pulls anybody here.
Hmm.
I'm just relieved. This feels good. So it also feels good when you vote for the person that goes, because then you don't have to feel like a jerk the next day.
Yeah.
Oh, she'll be watching this. Though we miss you, Melissa. You were very good.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Brad.
Got moved.
Yeah, we were just waiting for more people to join. We're still basking in our glory.
Yeah. Hey,
I
Victoria,
I
totally
screwed up.
no, I totally understand, Victoria. Like, I really do. Like, and I was suspicious of you, but it was as much the female thing as anything else. But like,
I
I,
guess I kind of felt like it was either you or her, and then went with the wrong direction. But like,
I'm
yeah.
not bothered by it, honestly. Like, I'm fine. Like, I get it. You were bold. You took a name. It was me, and that's fine. But I will tell you, for what it's worth, I'm faithful, 100%. So.
Yeah, yeah, I think now that's clear to me.
I had a line down my paper, and that line was going to turn into a B or an M.
Really?
Only because too many things got into my head tonight. And then I said to myself, no, there's no way I'm writing Brad's name down. No way. Because for the past 3 or 4 days, something about Melissa has read traitor to me. So I thought, no, no. So I'm glad I stuck to my
Hey, me
gut tonight.
too.
Yeah.
I told them, like, for me, I started rather than make a list of who I thought was suspicious, I started making a trust list.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
realized that Melissa was the person I trusted least.
Yeah.
And so when I realized that, that's when I started telling people, I think on Friday, I think Melissa might be it because she was the person I trusted the least.
Yeah. You had a good round table, Brad. Really good.
Well, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, you impressed me. So do you think, not you, is there another trader or two that threw her under the bus because they thought she was a weak trader?
I don't think so. I don't think there was
No?
enough of a consensus that that would have been the case.
Okay. Because it kind of seemed like almost everyone was okay with it. So I don't know if people decided like if we get out a traitor, then they feel like some people would be cleared because they voted for her. I don't.
I don't